Unfortunately, if you're bitten by this guy here, you're not going to be as much trouble as you would be your other typical pit vipers, due to the fact also that they have a less potent venom and they don't inject as much venom as your typical pit vipers. But as a disclaimer, I'm not telling you out there that it's okay, that it's not dangerous to get bit by one of these, because it is a serious bite. I can attest to the fact of that. I got bitten by one of these guys 3 times, and ironically, it was not working with them. It was due to accidents, believe it or not, just by stepping on them. And as you can see, they have the camouflage that will pretty much hide them in almost anything when it comes down to it. What I'll do is I'll let him get to the edge and I'll help him to the ground, and you'll see what I mean. And there he goes. You can see him if I'm up close, but if you're coming out of your house and you're walking into your yard, your backyard, front yard, wherever you're going, your mind's not going to be automatically going to be looking for copperheads. That guy's going to be camouflaged down like he's up in the Costa Rica jungle. I mean, it's almost impossible to see him when you don't have your mind on it. Well, that's one of the reasons, matter of fact, is one of the most reasons why people are getting bit, is because they're so well camouflaged. And another reason is because they're really taken into suburban areas. They really don't have no fear of suburban areas with people. They've adapted really well around people. And you can find these guys in your house. I've been called out to remove several copperheads throughout the years in people's houses. Swimming pools, barns, attics, you name it. These guys like to go everywhere, and they're not afraid to be around people. And they will hold their ground. Unlike myths and legends out there about, you know, the closest cousin, which is the cottonmouth, chasing people and stuff like that. I mean, that's just ludicrous. That doesn't happen. The same rumor applies to these guys right here. People say they get chased by copperheads and stuff like that. They don't. Copperheads, just like any other snake, is just trying to get away. As you can see here, he's just tolerating me. There's no such thing as taming snakes. You can't tame a snake. They just tolerate your behavior. And sooner or later, it can get a little nerve-wracking to them, and they'll lash out at you. And as you can see, he's taking to me. He's just tolerating me right now. He hasn't struck one time. Mainly, all he wants to do is just wants to get away from me. Now, a lot of times out there, to determine what a pit viper is from a non-venomous species of snake is the head. As you can see, the head, triangular. But I don't recommend looking at the head 100% of the time, due to the fact that copperheads have the smallest venom glands of all the pit vipers. Now, if you compare this guy right here to a cottonmouth, you can tell a cottonmouth has a lot broader head. It's more triangular in shape, and they got fatter venom glands. That's what causes the head to be a lot more plump in diameter. And as you can see, his head is real small because they got small venom glands. But again, it's real easy to identify these guys. Copper color, Hershey kiss along the body, shaped just like a Hershey kiss.